What's up, y'all? Today we are here in Orlando, Florida at SeaWorld Orlando. This is my first time back to this park in a few years, so I am super excited to experience all that this park has to offer, from the coasters to the shows to the animals, and I'm also super excited to experience one of SeaWorld's best seasonal events, the Seven Seas Food Festival. So let's head on in and check out the park. So now we are here inside the park. We have stopped by guest services and picked up our tasting lanyard, which we'll talk more about later. But the 2026 Seven Seas Food Festival runs from January 30th through May 17th, Thursdays through Sundays from noon until park close. This year you can experience over 200 dishes and drinks inspired by global cuisine. And this year there is something new. So make sure you come back throughout the food festival, because this year SeaWorld has introduced rotating menus. So what you get from one stand in February, they might have something different in March, and they might have something again different in April. So be sure to check out the website and check out the menu. But it's going to be a really cool event this year with the rotating menus. So let's go try some food and drink. This year's event features 29 locations around the park, featuring over 200 internationally inspired dishes and beverages. Some of the countries represented in this year's festival are Italy, Ireland, Germany, Mexico, Brazil, and more. If you're looking to make the most of this experience and try as much as you can, I highly recommend the tasting lanyards. You can get a 10 sample lanyard for $74.99 or the 15 sample lanyard for $89.99. If you're a member, there is no member discount to purchase a lanyard, but if you purchase the 15 sample lanyard as a member, they'll give you an 18 sample lanyard, so you'll get 3 samples for free as a member. My first 2 stops here at the Seven Seas Food Festival were at the All-American Market for the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, and then at the Old Fashioned Milk Company for the velvet cupcake. Both of these items were good finds. I enjoyed both of them. The mac and cheese, the pulled pork, was very tender, and it had a nice sweet and tangy barbecue sauce with it, so that was a great find. And then the cupcake was super moist because it had some Baileys on top, as well as a nice chocolate buttercream. So both of these were a great start. Another stand that I was able to visit was the Irish Market, located by Icebreaker. From this stand, I was able to have the Guinness cheese nachos as well as the Bailey's cheesecake. The nachos were good. My only thing there was that the pico was very overwhelming and dominated the flavor, so you didn't get much of the Guinness cheese, which is what kind of would make this a little more Irish than just traditional nachos. But the Bailey's cheesecake was exceptional. A very rich chocolatey cheesecake with that great Bailey's flavor. So that was a great item to have. I won't be reviewing every food and beverage item that I've been able to experience here at the Seven Seas Food Festival. What I can say is that all of the food samples are a very generous portion size. Whether you get them with the sample lanyard or you buy them outright, the food portions are all the same size. For my visit this time, I'm here multiple days and I've only eaten at this park using my sample lanyard, and it's very fulfilling. As far as the drinks go, if you use your sample lanyard, then you do get a sample size of the drink. So that's why I do think it is a better deal to use the lanyard for the food items. Now, with that said, don't forget to enjoy the beverages here, because there are a lot of great internationally inspired beverages that go with this festival. Again, I just think it is a better value to just pay outright for them, get the full-size beverage so you can really enjoy it, and then use your tasting card for the food. If you're a music lover, then the Seven Seas Food Festival concert series is for you. Concerts take place every weekend at the Bayside Stadium with a wide variety of performers ranging from genres from the 60s until now. Some of the names performing at this year's food festival include Flo Rida, The Fray, Bow Wow, Trace Atkins, Boyz II Men, and more. Getting the sample lanyard for the Seven Seas Food Festival really is the most bang for your buck. If you are a member and get the 18 sample lanyard for $89.99, then that breaks down to just $5 per sample. The majority of menu items are between $9 and $13, so even if you buy them outright and use your member discount to buy an item, it still is going to be, $7 or more. So the sample lanyard is definitely the way to go. And that is all for this trip to SeaWorld Orlando. It has been a fantastic time here. I always enjoy coming to this park. I just wish it wasn't so far and that I could get here more often. This park has some of my absolute favorite attractions like Manta and Mako, incredible animal encounters with the orcas, the dolphins, and more. It's just such a fun experience to be here because there's so much to do. And of course, also the Seven Seas Food Festival. I was only here for a weekend and there's just so much to do that it's hard to fit into only a few days at this park. But nonetheless, I had a great time. When you think about Orlando, don't just think about Disney and Universal. Remember that SeaWorld is here too. And thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.